Hey, Jamie, that's me here. Welcome back to the channel. Listen, I'm back for us to talk about some Real Housewives, okay? Just a little piece. We're gonna get into Real Housewives from Porsha versus Simon to K Michelle versus RHOA and others. Hello, to a bit of Real Housewives of Potomac. So make sure you guys are coming into the video. You are liking, you are also subscribing to the channel, and that's on P. Now, let us get right on into it. So you guys know that Porsha Williams and Simon Guobadia got this divorce not too long ago. Things have been finalized, right? She was ordered to receive oh so much money. He was expected to take care of oh so many things. And instead, Simon appeared to have filed an appeal. All right. With him filing an appeal, he's like, I'm not going to pay SHI, whatever the case is. Well, I guess the judge may have denied that appeal. Porsha Williams came to social media, and this is what she put up over on her page. She said, "It's over. Thank goodness. Grateful." All right. Shout out to the Bravo Shade Room for capturing this. I did see this over on Porsha's page yesterday. And then I went over to Simon's page because I said this has to be connected to Simon. And then I saw exactly what they have posted here, which is here we go with Miss 265. Still has learned absolutely nothing. Hashtag is over my ass, is what Simon said. Now, I'm not going to hold y'all. I had an issue getting past Miss 265. Not finna hold you. Okay, as the people are continuing to hold against Porsha things that she has said in the past, okay, 265 days of the year, as well as her comments about the Underground Railroad, okay, these are things that will never leave your side, unfortunately. So the way that he has been on Portia's head top, and I can't. I can't. He has really been on her head. So this is what he also goes on to say over on his page as well. So let us tap into that. He says, plot twist, you didn't make the cut for Didi December 2025. Hashtag find another daddy. This is crazy. So in response, Porsha posts the American flag, baby. Like, you can say all that you want. You could do all that you want to do, but I am still a citizen. And I'm like, honestly, Porsha, really, that's not even a brag at this point, the way people trying to find their way to hell up out of America. The way the people are trying to figure out their exit plans out of America, the same way these companies are jumping ship out of America. Girl, I don't even think that's nothing to brag about. Hell, Simon probably somewhere feeling like, shit, I'm glad I did get the hell out when I did. Okay. America going to shits anyway. Let me try and get, some access to a whole nother country as he's sitting over there in Dubai somewhere. Okay. So I don't know. There really ain't a whole lot of bragging rights to me. Okay. But I don't know the conversations that they've had to where she's like, sock it to you. Because I just don't feel like that's a brag. To post the American flag, like, yeah, I'm still in America though. You got put out. And I just feel like if I was in Simon's shoes and seeing what's happening in America, in all honesty, I probably would be like, okay, and you would want me to be in America so you can get what's owed to you, right? And because I'm not there, you can't get what's owed to you. So whatever is owed on their house and whatever else, whatever financial things are related to that house got to come out your pocket. That's on you. Now, sometimes, let me tell you, Porsha might be over there on some, and I'll gladly pay it. I will gladly pay it if I don't have to deal with your ass, potentially. So that's why Miss Ma'am out here, booking all these jobs. She got to keep the money going. And because not only do she got to take care of the house and take care of her daughter, like, ain't no telling who else is relying on her as far as, any family members or anybody that she may look after. So she got to get out here and get to the money. And let me tell you, girl, I would much rather get to the money in peace. I'm not even finna hold you. Okay. Let me get to it in peace. You ain't got to come over. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I got it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Cause as soon as you pay it, I don't even want you to feel like you owe me or I owe you anything else. Like, we good. I got it. Don't worry about it, baby. So we shall see what's going to happen with that. But they have definitely been trolling each other. All right. Now, it did come out where they are saying where they obtained these details from US Weekly. They're saying US Weekly obtained court documents showing the Court of Appeals of the state of Georgia issuing an order hours before Williams and Guobadia's social media back and forth. They're saying the court denied Guobadia's application for a discretionary appeal. Williams posted on social media is over without any details on Tuesday. She also shared a video of her boarding a private jet captioned free. We can confirm that she was referring to Guobadia's effort to overturn the divorce judgment that awarded her a monthly support and a cut of their Georgia mansion being shut down. This was Porsha Williams' way of celebrating another victory after her ex, Simon Guobadia, lost his appeal. in their divorce battle. Listen, this is the trouble that you wanted, though. I'm glad that you are becoming free of it. Don't make no mistake. But at the same time, this is the trouble that you wanted. That's crazy that, Porsha was married to this man in less time than Fallon, and she's going through so much, whereas Fallon was married to him much longer, and her divorce seemed to have went through like that. It's crazy, right? But good for her to go ahead and move on. But I do feel like this is not going to stop Simon to it's not going to stop Simon from coming after her in any other fashion. You already know that there was money that was owed to his attorney that he did not pay to the attorney. So the attorney therefore put a lien against the property in an effort to get the money that he owed to her. A mess. I don't know how that's going to affect Porsha or what, but child, I feel like that's another tactic. That was a scheme that he set up to probably come to Porsha with that mess, honey. But this is the trouble that you wanted, and this is the trouble that you unfortunately got. All right. Best of luck to both individuals as we go ahead and move on, because I do want us to tap into some Real Housewives stuff, right? But first I want to hop over here to this page really quickly that I follow. The people want to know. Okay. I have to shout out the people want to know. All right. Now this is what they're saying. And I feel like this is true. This is my opinion of it. Okay. So they're saying, so what I know so far about Real Housewives of Atlanta is that Porsha and Shamia still on the outs from last season and the reunion for Sweet 16. They're still on the outs, right? I feel like that's true. I feel like what they're mentioning are things that a lot of us already are privy to, things we already know. Because in some of the video that I've seen of the cast, I haven't really seen the two interacting with each other at all. So that's the vibe that I was getting, that the two are not on the same page. Also, they're stating that, but Kelly is siding with Shamia. Duh, of course. That's her road dog. That's who she's developed the real relationship with. So she's going to rock out with Shamia hands down. And I feel like Shamia should have somebody on her side that's going to have her back, period. I will say that because I do believe that Phaedra would step into the role and have Porsha's back 1000%. And if not Phaedra, Cynthia. Hello? So yeah, I support Kelly in this moment. We'll see how the show is playing out. Okay, because Kelly, you can't. Okay, what about that baby though? Like, we don't need those type of ad libs and echoes, ma'am. Okay, but you can have her back a little piece, but this her stuff, all right? However, I am here for the support. Now, Drew and Angela seem to be still clicked up tight because they're saying that Drew and Angela are clashing with K. Michelle. Not Drew. This is what I did not want for you. To be arguing with K. Michelle, okay? And I pray to God that you're not getting into it with K. Michelle on behalf of Angela. I hope that if you and her are having an issue, it's because of you guys' own isolated issue. Do not take on somebody else's issues at your grown age and make them your own. Because Angela wanted you to be in on the Phaedra back and forth with her. She felt like you didn't support her, so you needed to show up a bit more when it came to her and K. Michelle. Not necessarily sure, but Drew, I got your back, girl. But at the same time, if they got the beef, they need to be beefing at their wedding on their own. Okay? Don't you get pulled into that K. Michelle stuff if it ain't got nothing to do with you. Okay? Because I'm not gonna be able to help when K. Michelle start coming for your musical career. All right? I'm not gonna be able to help. Okay? So I really don't. I wanted to see you two get along. Right? That's what I would like to see. So let us pray that whatever this drama between Drew and K. Michelle, should that be true, let us pray that it's short-lived. I do believe that Angela and the K. Michelle drama is true because it appears that once upon a time last week, it looks like K. Michelle did unfollow Angela. And we're going to tap into that in just a second. So they say, which K. Michelle hosted them in Dallas for the first cash trip of the season. All right. So that is something that's being mentioned. They're saying that Pinky Cole is battling tax issues off camera. I'm willing to believe that because I know that she was having some business situations going on with Slutty Vegan and stuff that she's still trying to iron out. And I'm sure we're going to capture that. I will hope they capture that on Real Housewives of Atlanta because it might be a teachable moment for a lot of people in business, right? Then you also have Tammy Rivera, which I was kind of hearing that they were considering Tammy. And I was like, y'all lying. Like, go on. Go get out of here with that. Like, y'all playing, right? No. Well, these people are alluding to the fact that, Tammy Rivera, maybe making a guest appearance. Wouldn't be surprised about that. A lot of people was already saying they feel like the Real Housewives of Atlanta is giving love and hip hop. I think I even said that too. Right? It was giving a little piece of that. But let's be clear. Let's be clear. Sometimes we see people in a particular universe and think that they're supposed to stay in that arena. Just because they came from the world of love and hip hop doesn't mean that they have to stay there. Hell, Cardi B came from the world of love and hip hop, and look at where the hell she's at. Right? Now, granted, she may give us a little bit of love and hip hop tease from time to time, but again, it doesn't take away from the fact that Miss Ma'am is a superstar and worldwide known. Okay? Look at K Michelle. K Michelle was she was already out there. I came across K Michelle well before Love and Hip Hop. Okay? Came across her music before Love and Hip Hop. She did Love and Hip Hop. I was kind of glad because I felt like she kind of like got quiet for a little bit. And I'm like, what happened? Like, I want more music. Like, what's up? Pops up on Love and Hip Hop. Love that for her. And then she left, she kind of quieted down. She went on to produce other shows and stuff. And she's been trying to tap and lean herself more into the area of country music, which is what she's wanted to do for a long time. So again, just because they come from that world don't mean they got to stay in that world. A lot of y'all watching this video came from the hood. Yeah, yeah, I'm talking to you. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, don't put your hands on me. Don't put your hands on me. You came from the hood. Do you live in the hood now? Do you live in the hood now? Exactly. Exactly. What? Right? I understand that. I know that you could take the girl out the hood, but can't take the hood out the girl. I get that. I get that. But you are demure in certain places at certain times, right? And in order for you to get hood, somebody got to make you hood, right? Well, I feel like the Housewives ladies been had a little piece of hood in them. Y'all ain't think Monique had a little hood in her when her and Candiace got into it? Ah, okay then. Y'all ain't think them ladies up there in New Jersey and over there in Beverly Hills, they have a little piece of hood when they was over there breaking glasses and shaking tables? Don't put your hands on me. I'm just trying to let you know that everybody got a little piece of hood in them, okay? Now, I'm just saying, it's okay. That may be where they started, where they came from, but get them an opportunity to see if they're going to continue to show us that. And one thing about K Michelle don't really bark at y'all until y'all do something to her, and then she gonna step on their neck and she gonna stay on their neck for at least 365 days times two. Okay? Okay? And maybe a little longer than that. All right? So I just say tread lightly when it comes to K. But that's all that I'm saying. So, Drew, any drama that you got, I need you to scoop back up off of that with K Michelle. We'll have to see how the show is going to be playing out. All right? I don't want you getting caught up and catching no strays because of some Miss Angela got going on with K Michelle. And let's get into that for a second here. Okay. I have to go back to my booze over here at the Bravo Shade Room where we'll tap into that real quick. And what's being said here, honey, is this is K Michelle saying, if it takes a group, plot, a rumor, or a scheme to bring me down when I'm coming in love, you already lost in the game and lost in life. You have to be a sick person to plot and scheme on someone who has minded their business. And then they show that she's no longer following Angela. Now, I don't know how people know when a person has stopped following someone. I don't know if they may, once it's announced that, oh, they're a part of the cast, they start searching everybody's profile. Okay, I see they're following them. Let's make a note. Then once they stop following the person, I guess that's when they indicate that, oh, okay, these people have issues. Or is it that somebody from one of the teams is feeding you all this information with the screenshot saying, hey, can you report on this? Such and such isn't following this person. Now, I'm not saying that's what K Michelle is doing. I'm speaking generally and wondering, how do y'all be knowing when folks aren't following people? How y'all know that? But anywho, so now people are believing that Angela and K Michelle are getting into it with each other, right? Now, just a few weeks ago, there were statements about Kelly having signs at her grand opening, for when K Michelle arrived. And a lot of us assumed that it was like a drama type situation. Whereas it seems that K Michelle and Kelly are in a great place, right? K Michelle came out and said, hey, a lot of what you guys see when I make these comments is not about what you guys may think. It may be about something completely different. Aha. But then also, okay, sometimes it is about exactly what it is that we think, right? But in that situation, it seems like she was subtly trying to tell us, no, the issue is not with Kelly if that's what you guys think. These ladies seem to really like each other. And we saw where, that same weekend, Kelly got down in the comments congratulating K Michelle. K Michelle responded and all of that. So I'm not sure, but based on this unfollow, she could be having issues with Angela. Based on what we just read, maybe not. But if she did, and if it's true, that she's having issues with Angela, and I'm gonna let y'all be mad, and I still say what I said. If she's having issues with Angela, and as K. Michelle said, if it takes a group, a plot, a rumor, or a scheme to bring me down when I'm coming in love, you already lost in the game. Let me tell you something. If that's the case, then, as my girl Oprah would say, then I'm willing to believe, as I told you guys last season when Angela came to Phaedra with the BS, Angela, personally, in my opinion, not a fact, but my opinion, Angela plotted on herself last season in an effort to make it look like Phaedra did it. So if I see on this screen a similar stunt being pulled or whatever towards K. Michelle, it's and based on how everything is edited and laid out, I'm willing to believe that, however, and whatever I felt at the end of the season, I was right. Especially when I told you guys her receipts fell flat. So I don't know, but y'all say that Angela gives old school housewife, and I do agree she does, but let's not act like old school housewives weren't with the schemes and the plots. Okay? So it's very possible, but we shall see. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all hold tight. Okay, and you know what else? When I see people say that the season is ghetto, can we give the season an opportunity to play out as well? Because I don't know if it's necessarily giving ghetto when, to me, K. Michelle so far ain't doing nothing differently than what a lot of other housewives do, which is get online and talk their SHI. Throw subliminals. And then it's referenced on the show in real time or whatever the case is, right? Like, I mean, what makes it ghetto? Because she came from Love and Hip Hop? Like some of y'all came from the hood? Oh, okay, girl, just give it a little chance. Give it a little opportunity. Give it some time, okay? I understand Miss Edie got all of us shook the hell up and we felt like it went real ghetto at that point when people started talking about pulling out guns and shit, right? I understand, but let's just see, okay? I will rock with y'all if we at least see and it is coming off ghetto, okay? Then that makes sense, and I'm with you, girl. Y'all was right. It's ghetto. But give it some time, because I don't feel like it's no different. Hell, when Sheree went over there and tugged on Kim's wig that time and shifted that bitch, that was ghetto. That's ghetto. Okay? It's been a lot of stuff on this show that's been ghetto as hell. So, okay. What's ghetto is having a show called Real Housewives and majority of the damn cast divorced as hell, ain't got no husband. Like, what? The show ghetto already. But anyway, girl. So let's keep going. Speaking of Real Housewives, honey, make sure you guys are liking up the video at this particular time, okay? Thank you for your services. Now, I want to tap into something that, let me get over here, because Jazelle, Bryant, and Robyn Dixon of Real Housewives of Potomac, right, as we speak on K. Michelle, they recently did a podcast, and a clip of it is going around where they're talking about Real Housewives of Atlanta kind of running out of people. But I feel like, yeah, a lot of production companies would run out of people if people are not interested in putting their real life on display for other people to investigate and pull out different shit to change whatever image is already shaped of them. So, yeah. It is going to be given running out of people. And just because certain people are coming onto a show doesn't mean they're already running out of people, because I feel like Real Housewives of Potomac kept some folks that didn't even have no damn storyline and just let their ass just continue to sit on the damn show for it. That's running out of people too. Not just because they're tapping into another franchise where those people live in Atlanta, right? But it's also giving they running out of people too if they willing to keep letting certain folks sit on the damn show forever that ain't bringing shit to the show. Hello? Oh, okay. Well, let's keep going. All right. So we're going to go ahead and tap into what it is that Robyn and Jazelle talked about over on their podcast. Let's check this out.
Of Atlanta. Yes. I love Atlanta. Ish. I think Atlanta has run out of people. No. What do you mean run out of people? So apparently Real Housewives of Atlanta has K. Michelle from Love and Hip Hop on their show.
Okay, you had to clarify that though. Okay, but we're going to speak to that, but go ahead.
And Married to Medicine has Angel from Basketball Wives on their show. Atlanta has run out of people.
Okay, Angel from Basketball
She was a
Wives.
nurse. Really pretty girl.
Who was she married? Who was the basketball wife she was married to?
Are any of them ever married to a
We're
basketball
dealing with.
player? I don't know. I just know that she was on Basketball Wives like a number of seasons ago.
Okay.
And it might have been like the LA version.
Is Married to Medicine supposedly, allegedly filming now? Are they filming now?
I guess so. I saw a picture of her filming a confessional for Married to Medicine.
Oh, wow.
Let me say this real quick before they go forward. Right now I'm okay, and I'm here for Angel Love being on Married to Medicine. I know she was previously on Basketball Wives. Yes, was she on that show long? No, I think she may have did 1 or 2 seasons, right? She wasn't there much long, but I will say there was a time where a lot of people were calling for more than just doctors to be a part of the medicine scene, right? Not just having people that are actually doctors or having some nurses and stuff, people that help make the doctor's job either easier or whatever the case is, right? So yeah, we want to see those other people too. So I'm here for them kind of bringing on a familiar face to the reality world, and they can learn that, oh, we run things a bit differently here. And I don't know, y'all. Like, I feel like I see what Robyn is saying, and we're gonna get more into it. But I feel like people may be being right now. And keep in mind, the people that don't like this, your thoughts may change later. Hell, the me being somewhat okay with it, my thoughts may change later too, and I think that's perfectly fine. But I feel like we might be being a little too hard on folks. I feel like people switch up networks all the time. I feel like it's different when we talk about, like, nobody says that with actors that may have a sitcom over on CBS forever, and then they're over there on BET, or they go from BET to MTV or whatever the case is. Like, I mean, I don't know. And they may be doing a completely different sitcom. So I don't know. I feel like let's see. I feel like let's just see how this goes, y'all. And if the formula does not work, let's drag them to let them know, let's not do this again. Let's not do this again. If y'all can't find the people directly in Atlanta, y'all gonna have to probably go 2 hours out and find somebody in the surrounding areas, okay? Let's just give it a chance and see how it works. Because also with these people being a part of the show, one, we don't know how much screen time they're actually going to damn get. I feel like people may still be being tested at this moment. Who knows, right? So I think let's just give it some time. But I do think that it's perfectly okay for Angel to be over on Married to Medicine. But I understand what Robyn is saying, because she feels like, oh, y'all are running out of people, that you have to go and get these people from other networks. But then here's the thing. I also feel like it's not like these people are actively working with those networks. It's been a few years, probably maybe 5 or more, since they've worked with those networks. So at this point, they're a free agent. They can go to whatever network they want to. And then it's the other part you got to consider too. Maybe they got some producers that came from those networks as well, that was like, you know what? I think we should try this out and try that out. So I don't know, but I just feel like let's give it a little piece of a chance. But if it don't work, girl, drag them. Get them, girl. Get them. Okay, but let's keep going.
Oh, okay. So are we rinsing and recycling?
That's what it looks like. So I'm like,
Gizelle, baby, we recycle you every season, love.
Out of all the people in Atlanta, now they're like, I really thought the the network or the shows tried to like avoid crossovers from different networks.
True.
But I am like, Atlanta is running out of people. Well, because you're using people from other networks now.
But that's when but 85, it stays on traffic. So they're not running out of people. Right. They got plenty of people in Atlanta.
Right. With 6 lanes, but 12 lanes across.
Yes. I do want to say, and the traffic is traffic morning, noon, and night. Like, it don't stop.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's talk about K. Michelle really quickly.
Okay.
And this is allegedly, we do not know, because it has not been said officially that she's on the show. I'm not mad at it. Mm-hmm. I feel like at first I was like, what? Michelle, that's weird. But out of the love and hip hop, because I'm a love and hip hop girl. Right. So out of the love and hip hop world, there are very few people that I feel like have left that behind them and have gone on to do so many other things that it really wasn't a factor.
But she was already somebody before Love and Hip Hop. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. She was already who she was before Love and Hip Hop.
So if you know that she was already somebody before Love and Hip Hop, then I kind of feel like, well, then why say they running out of people? A little bit. Because to be honest with K Michelle, in my opinion, she went from being her own person to doing Love and Hip Hop to leaving Love and Hip Hop to going to Lifetime. So really, in my opinion, she coming from Lifetime. She coming from Lifetime on over to Bravo.
Is that a question?
No. No, I'm telling you.
Oh, you're telling me?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So I think those people can come and go.
Okay.
And then you have people, Cardi B is one who was pretty much created on Love and Hip Hop.
Yes,
and
totally.
Then now she's somebody else. But I think K Michelle already had her career.
She did.
That's what I'm saying. So her being a housewife, she's married now. Her being a housewife, I'm not mad at it.
So you're saying Love and Hip Hop doesn't define her?
Exactly. That's what I was trying to say.
Okay.
So I'm actually here for it.
Okay.
For K Michelle.
Okay.
If that is happening allegedly. But I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. No, it just like when I saw that, and then it was K Michelle. I was like, okay, that's interesting. And then it was when I saw this other girl, Angel, was filming Married to Medicine. I'm like, okay, what is going on?
They done ran out of people.
Out of people. Okay. And I didn't think it was possible, but they did. Speaking of.
All right, so y'all heard what Robyn said. Although I do understand what Robyn was trying to say, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't think that it was shade towards K Michelle at all. To me, I feel like it was more shade towards production because it's giving lazy production. Like instead of y'all getting out here actually trying to find some new raw talent, right? To bring the people something, y'all would decide to go to people that already have a history and experience in working in reality world. So, they know how to potentially show up for the cameras and stuff. Whereas a lot of us want people that's kind of like raw to the cameras. I feel like that's where you're going to get the most authentic person or whatever the case is. So I feel like I understood what Robyn was saying. And for me, not y'all, because y'all always get it mixed up, that my opinion is yours and it's not. For my opinion and for me and my personal, I feel like that was more shade to damn Bravo than it was to K Michelle. But baby, you cannot tell K Michelle that. But K Michelle said, girl, keep my name out your mouth in so many words. I don't even know why you mentioning me, because what I got to do with anything, okay? But since you want me in it, I'm going to get in it. And that's what happened, right? So this is what K Michelle had to say. So, K Michelle, why be so worried about me and my overly educated and successful self and what I might be doing? Robyn, you ran out of a job a long time ago. You would love to be recycled, you little couch potato just yapping. You should have ran through the hotel lobby where your husband was, lady. Gizelle, you look beautiful. Leave me alone and let me go yodel in peace. Then she says, I'm around here selling out shows and you selling baseball hats, but you worried about me and what I might be doing. The nerve of this couch potato. Now, okay, you came down and you chewed on Robyn's neck bone. But I don't feel like it was really necessary because I didn't think that it was shade to you. But again, I'm not you. Hello? Because if they were talking about me, girl, I probably would have thought it was a little piece of shade too. And somebody else probably would have been looking like Jami. It wasn't even all that. You know what I'm saying? That's not what they was. So, don't come over here. Don't come to me. I'm just saying, okay? I'm just saying. So K Michelle got on her neck bone just a little bit. She told y'all to let her yodel in peace. She done called Robyn a couch potato, and girl, it's just a mess. And as sorors, I think y'all should just have a phone call, girl. Just get on the phone and just like, oh, my bad, girl. I ain't even mean like that. Oops. Girl, wouldn't even no shade to you, honey. Me and you, us, and never part. My T-daughter. Listen, girl, it was more so about Bravo. I'm shading them because you right. I ain't had no job in a long periodically time. Not with Bravo. I ain't had a job. You right. You right. I ain't. So I was throwing shade at them, telling them that they being lazy. Okay? And baby, she right. I mean, hell, they done brought us 2 brand new ladies over there to Potomac. About 2, 3. So they could have did a bit more work down in Atlanta and found some other people. So I definitely understand Robyn's point. Again, I don't feel like that was shade to K Michelle. But here we are. Okay? We'll see how it's gonna play out though. But K Michelle, she's been sitting on ready to fire the people up, honey. So we'll see how this gonna play. Okay. Now, before we get up out of here, before we tap out, they did give us a preview of Real Housewives of Potomac, y'all. And of course, I can't show it for certain purposes, okay? Not trying to get flagged, but we will listen to it, okay? We will definitely listen to Ashley and Stacey pretty much are having it out, so let's check it out.
A sneak peek at the new season of The Real Housewives of Potomac.
Someone proceeds to show me legal documents that say that TJ is actually trying to sue Stacey.
I don't know what to say to that.
Stacey, okay, this is what I'm saying. You're still gonna maintain to me that you're telling me the truth. Like, you're being truthful to me.
I am telling you that everything that I have told you has been the truth. But I can't talk about someone who brought you, like, it just starts to get ridiculous. Do you want to know the truth, Ashley?
I do.
Okay. Ashley Darby wanting to know the truth when she hasn't always given us the truth. I guess. But Stacey, baby, you're not beating the allegations of being a full-out liar as Gizelle has called you out. Gizelle was so on point about you being a little liar, girl. And now it's a bit too much. But let's keep going. Let's hear what she got to say.
I have forgiven TJ. He has gone on with his life, and I am
How has he gone on with his life if Ashley's telling you that he's about to sue you, girl?
in a completely new space.
Baby, Ashley's face is my face too. I'm not even gonna hold you, Ashley. I'm not gonna. Ashley, like, girl, what? Girl, who? I'm with her. Like, is you cool? Me and Ashley on the same page with the facials, though. I'm not even mad at him.
Anybody who is going to hold on to a lie to this degree, when everything is put in front of you, and there's more validation and proof that you're lying, what is the scary bitch?
Yeah, well then, Ashley, this explains why you've been a scary bitch to be over the past few years, because they had clear evidence of your now ex-husband, and you just wanted to continue to be delusional. But I digress. Let's keep going.
I am not going to rehash and go back and forth about an imaginary friend and imaginary
There's nothing
documents.
imaginary about her. She's very much in the flesh.
So
She's a very accomplished actress, actually. Her name okay? You happy? Her name
Ashley.
Yeah.
I can't control anything that anybody says.
But this is why
And that
everybody
is
thinks you're fake.
Let me tell you this.
This is why Kay's calling you fake. This is why the girls think that.
I don't care
I'm
if
trying
you
to
think
understand.
that I'm fake.
Okay, so you're just gonna lay and wait until it potentially comes
I am
out,
not
right?
going to lay and wait. I have been living a beautiful life.
Let me tell you what's funny. Because one thing about Ashley Darby, baby, she gonna get some legal records or something. She gonna dig into some legal records and bring it to the front. I'll never forget how she sat up there and tried to pull Robyn to the front over her and Juan taxes or whatever financial issues they got. Baby, Ashley is gonna get into the legal documents. Ashley was getting all into other folks' legal documents, but failed to get into her own prenup documents, pre and post nup. I can't. Let's keep going.
And I have moved on.
But this is new information now. So in the event that he does come
new
forward,
information for you, boo. It's not new
no,
for
girl.
me.
I think this is new information for you, boo. Stacey is out of control.
It doesn't matter what anyone says about me.
Stacey.
And if you want to keep talking about this,
I just want you to be honest. Are
Okay,
you okay? Are
but what I want
are
you
you
to
actually
understand-
divorced?
I am absolutely divorced. And
Why
I
isn't
am,
it anywhere in any of the databases?
Because
for the
it's
Can you get records sealed when you're divorced?
state
not
of
for
Virginia?
anybody's business
It's
to know
public.
where
that's,
it is.
That's how it happens, girl.
So did she not get a divorce in the state of Virginia? Did she go somewhere else? Huh?
But I don't
Do you want to see if I'm divorced? Because
No,
it's
no.
there,
I-
clear as day.
listen,
It's in the Virginia database system.
Ashley, stop.
If you search me, you will see, it's very public, that I'm divorced.
Now we will.
I couldn't find Stacey to save my soul.
Maybe that ain't her last name.
Girl, you are a busy mom
was
of
so-
two out here
I was so
singing
emotional.
And maybe Stacey ain't her real name, so maybe y'all was looking up the wrong information.
performing, and you're on the internet looking for me? Why does she have time to Google about me? She needs to be Googling a voice coach.
The new season of The Real Housewives.
Baby, the way Stacey chewed her up, why she got time Googling me when she need to be Googling a voice coach, bitch, I have tapped out. The way, girl, she just ate Ashley up with that one line for the whole scene. She just ate her up. Girl, you need to be Googling a voice coach. I'm on the floor. And the fact that Ashley has yet to Google a voice coach is killing me softly. The fact that Ashley's voice was up there cracking over there on that damn news station. Remember earlier this year, she gonna go down to the news station and sing that lady's song and fuck it up. And then gonna turn around and take her ass down to the bar trying to fix it. No, ma'am. Call that vocal coach immediately. Okay. But that's all I got, honey. Just wanted to come and give you guys a little piece of Real Housewives, all right? Leave your thoughts and comments down below. Of course, I am Jami, that's me. You can find me on social media at Jami, that's me. And I'll catch you guys in the next one, honey. Bye-bye.
Yeah, tell them I preach to the choir. Stand with my feet to the fire. Give all the glory to God. Stand in the midst of these haters, I'm silent, nobody can stop me. Just gotta check in my notification, them numbers hit like it's a proxy. Cashed out at the ATM, and the ATL, they done made a gym. I've been kicking doors like the ATF, got them trying to clone me like Agent Smith. Game